Oh boy, do I have a strong mail day today. Maybe some of you follow me on Instagram, maybe you don't. If you don't, why don't you? You should. But I tease this on Instagram. Maybe I tease this on my YouTube channel. I don't know yet. I don't really know because I won't be able to release this video for a while. So future me has been living with the secret of not being able to share this with you guys, and I'm just very excited that I finally get to share this with you. This is the new Headrush Prime. This is their new flagship floorboard, their new amp modeler. Yeah, I'm just excited. Let's open it up. Oh my. I knew this was a very big box. Obviously, that's a dumb thing to say. I was like, whoa, this thing is gonna be gigantic. And it is. It's just a normal power cable, which is nice. No bulky adapter or any nonsense like that. A Type A USB cable. Odd. Maybe Type A cables are still very popular and I just am unaware of it. I just feel like there's gonna be a black market in the future for musicians buying USB-A cables. But anyways. Oh my God, dude. It's very well protected in this box. Really good job packing it. It's almost like a new TV or something, geez. And then of course we have the instruction manual. No one reads that. Just kidding, I'll probably have to. Jesus. This thing is heavy, dude. 20 pounds. Okay, so the box weight is 20 pounds. This is probably the majority of that weight. It is really, really heavy. But heavy things are often quality things. This thing has legitimately just been sitting in a box in the corner of my room for a few days, and I've just been like so stoked for this moment. So let's unveil this to the world. Oh, look at this thing. It looks like a spaceship, bro. What the fuck? So there's a lot to talk about with the Headrush Prime. Not only does it look like a fucking spaceship control panel, dude, everything is black and gold. Classy. Chef's kiss, I like it. We have a combo jack input on the top with a trim knob right here. We have guitar in, we have external amp out, we have an auxiliary, like an 1/8 inch auxiliary input or output. I think it's probably an input. We have a 1/4 inch for the expression pedal, a 1/4 inch for an external switch. We have send and return. We have mono left and right out. We have mono left and right out XLR outputs. We have MIDI in and MIDI out through. Our power switch. It actually has a power switch, that's good. We have an exhaust vent up here and it says right on the back, do not block. So you know there's probably some heavy CPU usage going on inside of this guy here. And then look at that touchscreen, dude. That is a beautiful touchscreen. Now, if you'll notice on the front here, it talks a little bit about the features inside the Headrush Prime. And the first thing we have right away is amp cloning. So I'm very curious to try that out and see what that's all about. It's also Wi-Fi enabled, so I know we can do updates via Wi-Fi. That's a really cool feature. Streaming music practice tool with Bluetooth. I wish more modelers had Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connections, and probably something we will see a lot more of in this next generation of modelers. I think those are features that people just kind of expect in things now. I mean, my washer and dryer have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connection options, so you know, why shouldn't your floor modeler, I guess, huh? All right, I can keep talking about this thing all day, but I'm sure what you guys want to see and what I really want to do right now is just plug this guy in and rip it. So let's do it. All right, the maiden voyage of the Headrush Prime. I haven't even powered this thing on yet. Let's turn it on. It's got a switch, that's good. How much of a bummer would it be if it just didn't power on? Oh, look at that screen. God damn, that's beautiful. Okay, congratulations on purchasing your Headrush Prime. Oh, why, thank you very much. Connect to Wi-Fi and download the latest update to get started. Let's go. Hey, don't look at my Wi-Fi password. By the way, if you're asking yourself, why is the Headrush up on top of the cabinet and why am I not demonstrating it down on the floor? It's because filming and being hunched over like this all the time is very unflattering. Actually, to be honest with you, in this video, this is just gonna be my first impressions. I'm gonna build a patch, maybe explore some of the features in it. So I will do a more in-depth full review on this board here in the future after I get some time with it, after I get to know it a little bit better. Pretty cool. We got a CPU meter up here. Now, one of the things that I really liked about the MX-5, that was the last product that I checked out from Headrush, was it had a ton of memory. I'm interested to see how much we can get out of this thing here, but let's start a new patch because that's what I like to do. Oh man, look at this. I really like how all these are labeled too. These are OLED screens as well. They just look really nice. So you can label all of your foot switches. I'm personally not a floorboard type guy. I like having everything up in a rack or out of the way. This might convert me because it's beautiful. I mean, look at the display on this. You actually have rendered images of the pedals that you're using. God, it's so cool. I've waited for someone to do this for so long, man. I want to see the image of the thing on the thing I'm using, you know? I need to refamiliarize myself with Headrush now. Oh, let's just go new rig. Hey, look at that, that was easy. We're gonna go somewhere in the middle and we're gonna add an amp and revolver. A ton of amps from this revolver section. Oh, Ingalls 𝗦𝗡𝗶𝗹 2 high lead. 𝗵𝗔𝗡𝗏𝗡, they have a triple X. They don't even hide it, it just says 𝗵𝗔𝗡𝗏𝗡. Look at that. There are some interesting amps in here. Let's just go with the 𝗦𝗡𝗶𝗹 lead. Dude. We have a bottom end switch on here. So we go with the amp, the cab here. If we click on this, it takes us into the amp settings. This 7-inch screen is really lending itself to dialing these things in. On the MX-5, with the smaller screen, it was a little bit tricky. I had to get really close to that thing just because I'm old and have bad eyes. You know, with this nice 7-inch screen, God, it just looks beautiful. It's really, really easy to see what I'm doing here. We have the mid boost, just like on the real amp, the depth. And then a gate, just like on the real amp. Using an Ingalls standard cab, mic'd up with the U87 microphone. Let's do it with a SM57. Dude, this makes me so excited for the next generation of modelers, just with like the images and just, I think it's really, really cool, man. I was very fortunate enough to get to test run this before the actual release, so big, big thank you to Headrush. I really appreciate you guys reaching out to me and, you know, letting me be a part of this because so far my experience has been pretty awesome. Okay, so now that we've done the update, we have amp clone in the options list. That's what I am interested in. Okay, so now in the settings we have amp cloner. This wasn't here before. Oh, yes, this is what I am interested in. God damn it, this is so cool. I think this is like a key feature that any multi-effects unit is going to have going forward, because the ones that don't, like, why would you want them? You know what I mean? So let's say we want to do a pedal. I will follow up this video with doing an amp clone, but for the sake of time and setting up and having to move my cameras and move this whole thing around and setting up an amp, it requires a lot more effort. So we'll just do a pedal for this one. Tune in to the next video for the amp. But let's see, what pedal should we clone? Oh man, I got some cool pedals. Ooh, there you go. Let's clone the chug pedal. Sorry, Ola. Let's see if we can do this here. So we're gonna capture pedal only. Next, we need a connection diagram. Oh God, look at that connection diagram. Look how beautiful in color that is. I got that hooked up. I don't need phantom power. I need my strap out of the way though, god damn. And of course, this is just the pedal. It's not running through a cabinet or anything, so it sounds kind of, you know. The levels look pretty good there. Let's hit next. Match your preamp controls. Oh, okay, cool. So basically you can tell it right now. Let's do this. So my bass is about 50%. My middle is about 50%. My treble is slightly less. I actually have this thing almost right up the middle. So that's really cool. You can match the controls on that. Seems like a more in-depth way to do this. But this is actually saying, hey, tell the unit what your controls are at right now before we even do this. So let's see if that makes it even more in-depth. Cloning starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I like that. It's exciting. I guess I'll just hang out in the meantime. How are you guys doing? How's your day? Pretty good? My day's going pretty good. Okay, this thing is hauling, man. This thing is going much, much faster than the quad cortex. Not that that matters, I'm just saying. It's just an observation. Okay, now we can go back and forth, just like with any of these devices, just to hear how close it is. Let's hear the clone. Sounds exactly the same to me, and I really wish there was an option here to just have like a cab or an IR, because when you're capturing like the preamp of an amplifier or a pedal or something like this, it's like I'm listening back to it and it's like, well, it doesn't matter because I'm listening back to a preamp sound, you know? All right, we're gonna back out of this thing here. We're gonna go back to our main rig. Okay, so now we have the chug pedal going into the Ingle cabinet here. Let's put this into the effects loop, and that way we can A/B between them. And I'm not changing anything here on either one of these. So here's the effects loop. This is the actual chug pedal. Let's turn the effects loop off, and then we'll turn the clone on. This is the clone that we just made with the chug pedal. Huh, we actually have a wait a second. What is going on here? There's a chug control. Is this just normal? I don't. We have a sag control too. I'm very confused about this chug control. Is that just because the amp clone name is Chug? Effects loop, actual chug pedal. Turn the effects loop off, turn the clone on. Pretty close. I need to spend a little bit more time with it to understand it, but this is a run and gun style video, so just the fact that I can quickly go in and just clone that pedal real quick and just throw it in my arsenal on the Headrush is pretty neat. It's pretty cool, man. Okay, let's quit fucking around. Let's plug in a microphone and see what this auto tune does.
Hello, hello. Oh, it's kind of tuning my voice a little bit. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but this microphone stinks. Someone with bad breath was using this microphone. It's probably me. So if you're a singer-songwriter and you want to sing, oh, this microphone smells like balls. It smells like my ball sack. I don't think I had my ball sack on this microphone. It works. All right, man, this is really cool. Tell me what you guys want to see with the Headrush Prime. I will definitely have more videos on this unit here in the future. I'm really, really excited about it. I really can't wait to dive into this thing more and make some more content with it. And as always, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.